have a song called Breathe In, Breathe Out, and that was probably one of the hardest times of my life. Yeah, I was away from family. I was living in Montana in a city called Glendive with like 1,200 people. I felt just so alone. I felt like I was in a midlife crisis. I'm 21. I had a baby. Me and my baby's mama weren't really going through the best time, and it was because of my fault. And I felt like I was in such a dark place, or a deep hole. And I wrote a song about breathing, and it was the only way I felt like, literally the only way I felt like I could express how I felt without freaking killing myself. Like, it was just crazy. Like, it's almost like, for me, writing music, sometimes it's hard for me to like talk out or express how I feel, like just talking to people. Music's been like a huge therapeutic type of energy release. It's been like, for me, because I never really had like a dad growing up in a single mother family, as you know that. So it was one of my ways to release like that anger that I had, or like the depression that I had, or like sadness, whatever. It was a way. Music is a way for me to cope and release therapeutic like messages. I feel like through my songs, whether it's like angry, happy, I feel like all my music's really just based off like what I'm going through in that time, or like my emotion. So like I almost feel like it is, kind of in a vulnerable way for me to write. Like I need to write in order for me to like, get out what I'm actually feeling, because I feel like I can't really talk that out.
Would you say that's why you started making music?
For sure.
So now you make music for the people who are going through it.
For people, yeah. I mean, for me, obviously, like, because it helps me, like we were saying, therapy-wise. But also, I've seen it. I've had people like, dude, that I can relate to that. Like I don't have a father either, or my father has done drugs, or I've had an uncle that's done drugs, or whoever it is, or they can relate to some of my message, or a little bit of my messages. I have a daughter, they have a daughter, so like having a daughter has changed my whole life. Like, and I'm 21, so I had her when I was 20. I had her when I was 20, and I was young, a young parent, and like before I had been writing raps about girls or this and that, and I feel like it really just changed my perspective of life and how I thought, and like thinking of the rappers nowadays, and how sometimes they can be so degrading on like women, sometimes, for the most part, calling them this or that or that or this, and like I'm like, I would never want my daughter to be called like a hoe or a whore, or like be degraded like that. So like, yeah, it definitely like I transitioned, I feel like, into another rap scheme. It's definitely had I've changed a lot of my writing ways. I've changed a lot. I'm obviously in a relationship, so I'm not like talking to girls really, and I'm like really just focused on my family and like providing, and so like I'm writing about my family. And I remember I had like a line that's like, when I get older, I'm gonna put the crown on her head, like for my daughter, and pretty much saying that I'm gonna make her a princess, and like, and then like when I'm older, your friends are gonna think I'm the illest, and saying like your friends, like I'm gonna be in the game when your friends are older, and be like, yo, your daddy's the illest rapper, like he's so chill. So like in a way, it's like I want to represent my family in the best way possible, and so it's just like the biggest passion I have, dude. It's like releasing all of my endorphins and everything, and like when I'm on the stage, because I've like, now that I've performed a few times now throughout my life, like I've just seen it. I don't know, man, it just really helps. But yeah, just like music, literally, bro, has saved my life, like throughout many occasions, countless amount of many occasions, and I don't know what I'd do without it.
Okay.
Check it. Yo, check it. I said,
I said living in this music, about to go infuse it. Seeking my energy for the movement. Psychologically, I am honestly probably the most poetic rapper in this game of real democracy. Influential, my potential is something that's detrimental. Confidential, bars high, it's so essential. The flow go, the hoes know I'm a showboat. Better hold your shit that you own, bro. Where the weed at? Where the weed at, nigga? Pastor Doobie round, let me feed that nigga. Straight breathe that nigga, heave that nigga. Peace, love and happiness, I bleed that nigga. Hella yelling Keller, I'm that fine feller. Hip hop in my blood, I know my rhymes be hella stellar. I'm a syndicate, that's been to bit of innocence. Syndicate, I should be the vindicate, vindicating my innocence. Systematic, I'm the monster that's in the attic. Don't panic, I might be frantic and tragic enthusiastically. There is no analyzation, I'm a psycho. And Hannibal that's reincarnated. Word to my nigga though. Word. Back at it, like a crack at it. The rap bandit with the mad habit. Had to show the world that I could be the one to take a grab at it, stab at it. Used to be the one that used to laugh at me. Yeah, another joke's on you. Funny how it turns around to be your own cartoon. See, it ain't no news. I don't refuse dude to prove who's. Never doubted on my new shit too. I got grew up in the 8, I made my faith to take the stakes. I had to be the one to show them I could make it in this business. All they do is hate, I seem to fake the shit at stake and try to break me by my knees, but nigga, all I got is wisdom. They tryna with it, but the don't cut with a quitter. I cuff nothing bitter. Don't be tryna act tough like a hitter. Use a chitter, little liquor. Now it's fun, little nigga. Whoa. Oh shit. That was tight.
Hell yeah.
That was dope. That was dope. I like that.